that.
Guys, it's great to meet you. I'm Dave from HeyUGuys. I really enjoyed the movie. How much of the Sweeney did you know before you took on this role? Was it something that you grew up with, or obviously not necessarily for you, Hayley, but did you ever watch them when you were on UK Gold or whatever?
David was also too young.
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
My apologies.
Right, Dave.
It wasn't something that we had to. We didn't have it in our consciousness of the originals. There wasn't anything that we felt that we had to live up to, and certainly I didn't feel like it was anything close to the original. This is very much now, and the look of it's very modern, and having Ben, there's this very incredibly modern British voice in it, felt it existed in its own world. And yeah, so coming into that ensemble felt quite exciting and new.
Yeah, and Damian, your character seems to sit on the fence when it comes to trying to look after the team, but also deal with internal affairs stuff. Did you quite enjoy that sort of role of being the intermediary between the two?
Yeah, it probably would have been more fun, having a gun in my hand and charging across Trafalgar Square, or frankly shagging Hayley in the cubicle. But I wasn't asked to do either of those. So I just walk around the office. I sit behind the desk. Occasionally get up from behind the desk.
Looking authoritative.
But yeah, he sort of interfaces between, what's going on the street and the powers that be upstairs, and so he has to be a politician. He's sort of a front man for the nefarious ways of Reagan and Carter and their mob. So yes, it was fun. It was just fun being in the film and being part of this crew and working with these guys. It was a great week. I mean, I'm really not in it very much. You've seen it, so you know I'm not in it very much.
It's just the week you filmed for...
Yeah, it was 7-8 days. It was just lovely. It was like a little treat.
Excellent. And Hayley, your character seems to be caught in a sort of love triangle where she has a very interesting choice of men in the movie. Do you want to tell us a bit about what it was like doing that?
Interesting choice. Means she's not shallow, is she? She's she's in this. It's suggested that she's in this marriage that's kind of on its way out, and it's on its last legs, and there's kind of an awkward moment where her husband kisses her in the lift on the cheek to say goodbye, and it feels a very awkward relationship, and at the same time she's having an affair with Regan. So but what's interesting about that is then you have Stephen's character is internal affairs, and he's got this kind of professional conflict as well going on with Ray Winston's character. So between those two big conflicts, it makes for a stonking love triangle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was great. So
On
there was something for
paper,
the
anyway.
girls.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
You've both been, pulled in by America and done some big stuff. What's it like shooting here in the UK? Is it something that you prefer to do, or is it neither nor?
It's funny from the outside. It looks so incredibly different, but just as an actor, as your job, you go in with the same intentions and probably the same amount of commitment to one thing as you would to the other, and they feel, in that respect, very similar. It doesn't feel. I don't have a preference. One or the other. Jobs are so different. It's almost impossible to compare them. But I just kind of do my best and do what's kind of what's on the page, really.
Same for you, Damian.
Yeah, I'd like to shoot in London all the time. I think it's the greatest city in the world, and it keeps me close to the ones I love. So, yeah, but the odd trip to the Caribbean.
That doesn't hurt, does it? I've got to wrap up, but Hayley, I just wanted to ask, Captain America 2 is coming out. Is there any chance of us seeing you in it? And were you sad when your scene with Chris Evans got cut from the Avengers?
What scene with Chris Evans?
There's one where you have a reunion, I think, with him, doesn't there? But
that wasn't cut. That wasn't filmed.
Oh, was it not?
No.
I heard it
so
got
I
cut.
wasn't actually cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
And will we see you in Cap-Am 2 or not?
No one cuts the Atwell.
Oh no, it cuts Atwell.
Jeez.
I apologise.
What's going
From what
on?
I know,
Who is this
anyway.
Joker, come in here.
I can't say. I really can't say. I know they're getting ready for that now, and that's that's a different thing. I'd very much love to be still a part of the Marvel family, and it was a wonderful experience. But it's Peggy she's gone. She's long gone. So it's up to the Marvel team what they feel is going to propel the story forward.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for your time today, and I really enjoyed the movie. Thank you very much.